Hello, everybody. We are live again. Please do tell me if the balance is okay. I was fiddling around it with it because I was recording something last night. So, hey guys, how you doing today? Happy Sunday. It's Sunday, right? Yeah, it's long weekend for us here in Canada. I'm in Toronto, Tobico. So I think it's long weekend for like many people because it's Labor Day. So it's the Canadian Labor Day. I'm not sure if it's international or just our national one, but we're having a tomorrow off. Hey, Dallin. So I'm going to go in the woods with my parents and film a nice spirit drumming video for you guys. So I can't wait to do that. I haven't done it in the past 3 weeks. So I'm really excited to do this relaxation theme. Hey, Dallin. Hey, Derek. Hey, guys. Thanks for tuning in. So what do we have today for you? I do have some things to share that I'm working on that are really cool that are coming up. So I'll finish, videos this weekend and they will be probably released the next week or so. I'm doing a few collaborations. So I'm doing a collaboration with Vishwana, who's an artist in India, and he was on my show on Musician Today podcast. We had a nice interview, and he writes his own music too. So this is one of his original music pieces of music. So he created a duet for me and for him. To me, it sounds kind of like Celtic, sort of Celtic rock, Celtic metal sort of stuff. But we'll see. We'll see how it comes out. So I'm excited to share it. So I'll be making a video about this just in after our live stream. So I hope you guys stay tuned and see this project through. It's probably going to premiere next week or the following week, depending on how quickly we can edit it all together. So yay! Meanwhile, for now, last week, some of you said that my YouTube stream was interrupted sound-wise. So I think it's because I had a streaming video open on YouTube where I used the drone to play for you. So today I'm not going to do that, and let's see if the quality improves. If that is a problem, then we're not going to have any interruptions. But if we do, please do let me know what you're hearing in case it is a little strange so I can fix it. Hey, John. Hey, Fred. Hey, Metin. Hey, Fred. Hey, everybody. All right. It's going to be a nice Sunday. So why don't we start with something really awesome? So I know it is autumn. It is fall time. It's like second week of September already. So time flies. But I really wanted to remind you of all the beautiful summer experiences we had in the past year when we were allowed to go places, and I filmed my Horseman music video with a real horse Teddy who was so cute and so nice and sweet and really well behaved. So I want to bring back the Horseman, and I've been posting it this week, so hopefully you guys get to see it. So if you haven't seen my video, it's on YouTube. It's called The Horseman, and that's basically it. Vera Bermenko Horseman. Look it up. You'll find me and the horse and Teddy. Teddy will be there. He's really sweet. So here we go. Thank you for watching. I have a really beautiful message here. Oh, thank you, Abraham. Says, my warrior queen. Happy is the day that you are alive and well. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Abraham. John, you play amazing. You're right-handed or left hand. So awesome. Love your technique. So amazing. Thank you, John. Well, actually, I'm right-handed. I'm regular-handed. It's just that the image is flipped on some of the live streaming platforms. The image gets flipped. On others, it stays the same. Let me just do one thing because my sound is a little bit way too overpowering. Now I got it. So, no, I play the regular hand-wise. I'm classically trained. I studied classical music for at least 25 years of my life. So, this is my right hand. If you're seeing it backwards, this is my right hand. Sorry, guys, on YouTube. I know it might be flipped, but I didn't realize that until I actually started live streaming. So that happens. That's okay. I've met some people. Actually, I know a cellist who plays backwards, and they didn't even change their strings. They just play backwards. Some people have a preference, I guess. But the truth about instruments is that it engages fully both your hands. So whether you're right-handed or left-handed, it still makes sense because both your hands have a job to lead at some point or another. So if I'm a right-handed violinist, this is my right hand. So this is the spoon hand, okay? So this is how I eat. This is how I write. But oftentimes in violin, your left hand actually leads. And the reason for that is because until you have your left hand fingers set up, your right hand is just not going to make sense, right? So you're going to hear all the shifting and sliding and the kind of noises that you don't want to show when you're performing. So your left hand actually leads. If you're a violinist and you're classically trained, the standard hand position, your left hand leads. So yeah, and I tell this to all my students when they're like, oh, should I do this hand or this? I'm like, just, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really, if you really feel uncomfortable, then sure, by all means, do switch. But if you do that, if you change, you would have to change the order of strings as well. You'd have to put them backwards. So your G would be over here, your E would be over there. Everything would be backwards, right? Just the reason for that is because the highest string should be the closest to you, like this. Right? So that's basically it. So, yeah, but thanks. That's an interesting question. I keep getting that a lot. And no, I'm not switched. I'm not flipped. It's the image that's flipped. I'm playing the same way every time. But thank you for your compliment. So, yeah. Another thing I did last time that we're not going to do today with a drone. So I'm going to try to do improv without the drone for you guys and see how you feel about that. So the drone kind of interfered with the sound system because it was open on the internet on YouTube. So I don't have any tabs open right now because that's what happens when you're doing a live stream. If you have anything else open, it tends to overpower and just like affect the sound. So I'm going to listen to today's video and hopefully everything was fine. So yeah, tell me guys, can you all hear me okay? Everybody on that side? Yes? Hey Luke. Hey Vera, how's my favorite violinist? Ah, thank you. I'm great. Actually, you guys, I have a funny story to tell you. So, I am 33, right? So I'm an adult and my wisdom teeth are still growing. And no, I didn't have them removed. I still have this one that's still coming through the gums. Like it's pretty much out. It's just pushing all my flesh, behind my jaw. And it's kind of bothering me right now because I can feel it growing. Even if you touch the bone here, you can feel which part is growing. You can touch it. It's sensitive, yeah. I'm okay. I'm fine. It's not so bad. The reason I don't want to remove them is because my wisdom teeth are perfectly fine. Like they're healthy and I have all 32 teeth. I have lots of teeth. So yeah, that's the only thing that's bugging me right now, but it's not big. Like I even forget about it. Like when I'm doing something like right now, I totally forgot about it. Just wanted to share with you guys. You can hear me. Great, Kennedy. Thank you. Thank you. So if there's any issue on YouTube, guys, write to me as well. Okay. If you can go check out the YouTube video and tell me if that's all right too. That'd be great. So, we can do that after the show, so that's no problem. So yeah, the only thing I have right now that's kind of annoying, it's this tooth, but honestly, I'm fine with it because I know it's going to pass in like a couple of days. The same thing happened with my left side 5 years ago. 5 or 6 years ago or so, it was growing, and this one actually shaped the space in my jaw. It shaped my bone here, so my bone structure. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna do the same, and then I'm gonna have an even face. Or whatever, it doesn't matter. So yay. Okay, so aside from that, I'm doing great, and I'm actually covering a song by a friend across the seas, and we're gonna do a collaborative video for you guys. So I'm filming this right after this, so after this I'm gonna hurry to do that video for all of us. Okay, meanwhile I'm gonna do a little improving and see how you like it. So this is something that I have created for my Obsidian song, which I plan to do in live performance, so hope you enjoy. So thank you. That was an improv on a theme of obsidian, which is my second track on the new album that is coming out. Honestly, I can't make promises, guys. Perhaps next year, perhaps the following year. John says, haha, you're amazing. Lol, thanks for laughing. Oh, thank you. Thank you, John. I'm glad that whatever I said made you happy. So, wow, awesome. Thank you, Kennedy. Thank you, guys. So, as you know, I have played in a Persian band for 10 years. I also performed with a gypsy band for also 10 years. It was kind of a parallel, right? So I started very early when I started my first year at school. I started teaching and performing with all these people. So that was an amazing experience. I feel like I've always had the best of both worlds. So some of my friends at school were like scared of, they had stage fright, but I didn't because I've already been playing for parties, clubs, concerts, and things like that. So that was pretty easy. But I do love my school as well because there I met people like David Mott, Matt Brubeck, Casey Sokol, my teacher, Peggy Hills. Then through other friends, I met other teachers that I then studied with after I was done with school. So this is amazing. It's the whole experience have always been the best for me, and I feel like really everything I've ever put myself into has given me something new to work with and acquire a new skill. And now I have these skills because of all these things that I just dared to do back in the day. So here's a lesson for you guys. If you are any kind of artist, musician, creative, definitely you have to put yourself into different experiences and you have to be open to them, right? When opportunity comes up to play with a gypsy band, do it. When an opportunity comes up to play classical Persian music, do it. Because you never know how it's going to manifest itself in your later work. It might become main theme. So actually right now, my second album, and funny enough, my cellist is also Persian. So as soon as we start recording, I'm sure he's going to enjoy it so much. As soon as we're ready, we're going to start recording. This entire album was inspired by a Persian music that we played back in 2009 with my friends from school. So that was really cool. Thank you, John. John says, that was amazing. You're so great. Love your music. You play so awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. So I myself really love Eastern music, Eastern thematics. When I write orchestral scores for like films or shows or things like that, I often tap into like the Asia. Yeah. So Chinese, Korean instruments I love too, Japanese sounds. So basically, honestly, everything around the world exploring it just inspires me. So you guys, this is how people work. This is how creatives create, right? You do not put things into categories. You grasp everything as a whole, and then it makes like a sense to you into your music as well. In your music. So oftentimes we talk with my students about how like where can you get inspiration? Just about anywhere, right? If you're on a TTC train and you hear the track going tuk, 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 that's it. That's your rhythmic idea for your next song. Or you hear a bird chirping next to you somewhere like outside, I don't know, like on a tree or bird feeder or whatever. That too is an idea. That's pretty cool, right? So combining everything that sort of triggers you in a way, you can create something amazing. That's why I feel like everything we write, we talked about this with Gary Diggins in my podcast too, my podcast Musician Today, you guys. So we talked about the fact how everything we create, we don't actually claim as our own because it feels like something else is speaking through us at that time. So yeah, like nature, like the sounds of the passing by transit, anything, honestly, everything. We're a part of much more bigger conscious universe than we can imagine ourselves. So I feel just trusting that process will help you tap into something really special and share it with people who will also enjoy it. Yeah, so if you missed our latest shows on my podcast, check us out. We're on iTunes, we're on Spotify, we're on Google Play, Castbox FM. It's Musician Today podcast with Vera Bormenko. You can't miss it. It's me in my red dress with a violin on the picture. You got it there. So if you missed it, you can always replay on my website, verabormenko.com/podcast. Yeah, so verabormenko.com/podcast. Basically, everything you're looking for. If you have a question, you can find on my website. My opt-in into the mailing list is there as well, but it's also in the description above and below. If you're on Facebook, it's above. If you're on YouTube, it's below. So there are links to get all my songs free. And that is before we have our official digital release, which is set to happen on Halloween Day, so October 31st, excuse me, Tuesday morning or Wednesday morning. It's one of those days. Whenever the Halloween is, the first day is 31st, when you can get a full album, full price, full original release. Before that, though, on September 16th, which is like halfway through this month, so next week, you'll be able to get your early order, like pre-order. Yeah. And if you do that, that's really cool because you get half off and you get 3 songs free right away, right? So you pay, but the album comes out only next month. And you pay like not $10, you pay like $5 or something for 10 songs for the whole thing, and you get 3 downloads instantly. You'll be able to download them right away, and they're one of our favorites. They're Horsemen, Kolomika, and the Wall Brothers. So, meanwhile, I've been talking for a long time. Why don't we jump back into playing? So, I wanted to play for you Blackwater. The only thing is I cannot sing a lot today because I'm still in a bit of a pain here. So when I open my mouth fully, it hurts. So I'm just going to do it instrumentally, right? This is Blackwater. This is a song that was written for, as you know, in the Game of Thrones, Davos Seaworth and the battle at Blackwater, which is, you know, the wildfire. They burned all the ships and stuff. Spoilers, spoilers alert if you haven't seen it or read the books yet. So this is Blackwater. Enjoy. So this song is also on YouTube. There's a video. It's a winter themed video. So we did it in the style of a snow queen. I'm actually dancing in the snow. We were so lucky when we were shooting Blackwater. Look it up on my YouTube. It was the first day of real snow that year. And we were so lucky that it was all fluffy and crispy, and it was very windy too. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted like a whirlwind of a snow, right, around me. And that's exactly how it happened. I can't believe it. So the funny story about my shoes that day. So I had this pair of shoes that I haven't really worn anywhere. They're like winter boots. They looked brand new. I haven't worn them at all. So I took them out into the snow. I did like my twirls and my dance and my videos and everything. Then as soon as I stepped out of the snow, their soles fell off. So apparently because they got wet and they haven't been outside, they like got really, tender, and they fell apart. So that's the lesson for you guys. If you don't wear your shoes, they're gonna fall off. They're gonna fall apart. It's so funny. So, yay! Thank you so much. Thank you, John. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, guys. Thank you, William, for watching. We have John has been watching. Any chance you're amazing? Don't ever change. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. John also says, so cool. Like you, Princess Warrior. Love the sounds you play. Very amazing. Just mesmerizing. Thank you so much, John. Thank you. Guys, if you want more, I'm actually going to be posting a teaser on my Patreon. So if you become a patron, even for like $3 a month, you will be getting teasers and previews of the things that I'm releasing next that other people don't yet see. So go ahead to patreon.com/Vera Burmenko. You can support me. You can support my music production. You can just help us with the finances for the next video so we can make it sooner, right? So we can bring you more awesome music videos. Music videos are very demanding. They're all encompassing process. You have to do everything, especially if you're an independent artist. You have to do it yourself. So we come up with every idea, costumes, designs, locations, what kind of equipment we're going to use for that. Like we literally sit down with Jacob and we go over everything for about a month before we even start doing anything. So yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of expense too. It's a lot of equipment. It's a lot of planning. Most expensive part of it is the editing, right? You really want to have a person that you trust on that. So so far I've been making videos with Jacob and my sister. My sister's amazing too. So you guys can check her out too, lenaburmenko.com or graciasproductions.com. Some of the videos on my balcony that you see, I didn't just like do like this on post. She actually edited them for me. So some of the cool ones like Hambolega by Golab Janams, my friend Sarmad, that one was done by Lena. And Kolomika is coming up next, but we had to delay that shoot because we got very busy in September with the students back, clients back, everybody's back. So yeah, we had to postpone that until we have this huge wedding coming up this month. So then we'll continue shooting videos for you. I can't wait, guys. And the most exciting thing that's coming is our live concert series. Woohoo! So stay tuned, check your emails, look at my posts. I don't know exactly when I'll start, possibly in October, but I'd like to time it closer to our digital release. So probably October would be the best month to do it. Yeah. So y'all know about our digital release that's coming up soon. September 16th, you can find me on iTunes, on any other streaming platforms. Iron Fiddle Saga, Vera Burmenko. You can pre-order it September 16th. I will be sending you emails, so make sure you're inside my email tribe not to miss it. So when you pre-order it, you're actually getting it half price off, and you're getting 3 songs right away. So you don't have to wait. Most people have to wait until the release date, which is on Halloween Day, October 31st. But if you pre-order it, you get half off, and you get 3 songs right away, like 3 gratification tracks. That's what it is. So basically, you instantly get 3 of them, and then at the end of a month, when it's released, you're actually getting all of the album as well. And you can spin it on your computer, your phone, wherever you listen to music digitally. That's it. So I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I'm about to go run and shoot the video for this next thing I'm working on. So don't forget, keep track of our release, pre-release, early order, pre-order. September 16th is the day, and I will remind you then again. So have an amazing week. Can't wait. See you soon. Bye. Bye, YouTube.